Now recording has started. Okay.
Mhm.
Very good. So now I'm going to create a class called wrapper class. What I'm going to create now?
Wrapper class.
The wrapper class also is normal class. Okay. So I can just going to create a normal class. There is no difference. Okay. Because we are going to use the wrapper class concept inside normal class. Yes or no?
Yes.
This is also a normal class which we create daily. Now here we are going to use wrapper class. Okay. Now first of all, let me know one real-time example where I used wrapper class. See, you all told that when I wrap a biscuit in a chocolate cover and give to you, you will think it is a chocolate. Yes or no?
Yeah.
In the same way,
Yes.
if I wrap a string in a integer cover and if I give, what you will think?
It's an integer.
Yes or no? But it is actually a string. What I am
Yes.
doing? I am placing the string inside a
It.
integer wrapper and then I'm giving to you. Then you will think it is a integer. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
So now, for example, in my application, okay, in my application, I am having some element. Okay, for example, I am doing shopping in Amazon. Okay, so if you see, there will be a total amount. For example, I am buying a Samsung mobile. I'm buying a Samsung headset. Okay, when you search for the product, you'll be getting some amount, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I'm getting an amount as mobile price is 5,000. Okay, but that is coming as a string in the web element. Okay,
Mhm.
so when I capture that value, my developer has written it as a string because it has to accept some special characters also. Because, for example, when we are writing some string, okay, like how we'll write the price of the mobile in Amazon, how will you see? We will see something like this, RS, yes or no?
Yeah.
Rupees, and then 5,000 like this, yes or no? So if it is like this, in integer we can't find this, or double also we can't write like this, yes or no?
Yes.
Because if it is in integer we can write only 5,000. If it is double we can write only 5,000 dot
One.
00 or dot 50, something you can write. That's it. But we can't write this all things. If it is a string, then we can write. See, if I make it as int, it will not accept, yes or no?
Mhm. Yeah.
Because I can't write all
Yes.
this. If it is doubled also I can't write this. But if I make as string, then if I use double quotes, I can write like this.
Yeah.
Yes or no? You agree all?
Yes.
So what my developer does, my developer
Then
made the price of the mobiles as string. What he did?
string.
String. Okay, very good. And also for headset also, okay, for example, as of now, I'll just remove this, okay?
Mhm.
But you understood why he did made string, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, for headset also, he did same thing. For headset also, he did same thing. Okay, very good. So now, generally in automation, what we will do? We will select the mobile phone, we will select the headset, we'll click on add to cart. Okay, so we are going to do how we are going to do everything how to do when we are doing automation. Okay, now as of now you just think that you select the mobile, you select the headset and click on add to cart. When you click on add to cart, you have to validate the total price also, yes or no?
Yeah.
So total price should be mobile plus headset price.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you have to check total price. So what you will do generally, this plus this, yes or no?
Mm.
So it will be mobile
Let's.
plus headset, yes or no? So here it should also be string, yes or no? So if I run this, what output I will get?
5,000, 1,000.
Any other answer?
In a same line.
1000. No?
Yeah.
Plus
Any other answer? So when I run, what happens, Farhana? You were telling something?
1000.
Okay, fine. Okay, I got the answer. Huh? Okay, fine. So as Saujanya told, when I run, it will be printing 5000 and next to that 1000 also. Yes or no? But actual amount it is not calculating. Yes or no? Even though I am using plus, because it is a string, it is thinking as concatenation. It is not doing actual addition. Yes or no?
Yeah.
But what we are thinking to add. Our intention is to add and get the total, but it is not doing that. Why? Because this is in a string. It is not in a int or double. Yes or no? Now what we have to do? We have to make this string to integer. Then only addition will happen. Yes or no?
Yes.
So now I'm going to wrap this string into.
Int.
Why? Because I have to do calculation. I have to do addition of these two. Okay. So in interview also, if somebody asks, do you know where you use wrapper class, you can tell this example. In my application, we had a field where it is a amount where my developer has given string. I want to wrap that. I want to do some calculation. Then I wrap that to integer and then did the calculation. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how to wrap? So what we told, we can wrap to strings. Yes or no? String to int. Okay. So for wrapper class, so there are different wrapper class. Okay. So int is a data type. Yes or no? Int is a data type.
There, char, boolean, and
Double is a data type.
yeah.
Char is a data type.
Boolean.
And then
Boolean.
Boolean is a data type. Yes or no? So now what is, so this is the data types. What is the wrapper class for this data type? Okay. Integer. So this is normal data type. Okay.
Okay.
When I am wrapping something to this, then I have to write like integer. Okay. For double, it is double. For char, it is character. For Boolean, it is Boolean. Okay. Is that clear? Okay. So whenever I'm wrapping, if I want to wrap, for example, this is string, I want to wrap to integer int, then I want to use this integer. Okay. If I want this string to double, then I have to use like this double. So for double and boolean only, we are just making D as capital, B as capital. But for int and char, we are giving full form, integer and character. Okay. Clear? So now see how I will wrap this string to integer. Okay. So now I am trying to wrap this string to a integer. Okay. Integer dot wrapping is nothing but parsing, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Parse int to string. Getting my point? What I did, I'm placing this string into a
Integer.
integer. Okay, clear? How I am
So it's
doing?
converting
Simple.
here, right?
Yes. Integer. See what I'm doing? I'm taking a wrapper of integer dot par parse int string. Okay.
Okay.
Mobile. Okay. So now when I wrap, this will become int or string.
Int.
Okay. So now I will just creating a one more variable at mobile price. Okay. For example. So now what data type I should give to for this variable?
Int.
Int or a string?
Int.
Because now this is a int. Okay. Yes or
Yeah.
no? Now can somebody tell for headset also how to do?
Int.
Hmm?
Int. Space mobile. Actual
Okay.
headset price equals to integer dot.
Why integer dot?
Because it is an integer which is in a string type.
So we want to convert that string to integer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then.
Parse int of headset.
Very good. Is that clear to everyone? So now you know how to wrap. Simple, right? Just one line. Yes or no? But you have to know this concept. Okay. See, because how you are using this? Because already Java people have written. You don't know how wrapping is working. Just you are using. See, you don't know how the gift wrapper is manufactured. You are not worried how it is manufactured. You are just buying that. You are using. Yes or no? In the same way, we are not worried how this parsing works, how this wrapping works, because we are not worried. We are not developers. Okay. We are not Java developer. We are not inventing something. We are just reusing. Yes or no? So this is how we have to write statement to convert, to wrap some things into data types. Okay, is that clear? So now if I want to add these two, I will just replace this mobile with this. Simple. Yes or no? So now total amount can't be string. It should be
Int.
exactly. Now if I ran, you can see my output as
Integer 6000.
see what I did. I did not do anything. I just converted that to integer. Okay, this is called wrapping. Is that clear to everyone? What is wrapping? Yes or no? This is very, very important. Okay. This is the see whatever concept I'm telling, very, very every concept is important. Okay. Every concept is an interview question. Okay. Now you can tell easily, right? What is wrapping class? What is wrapper class? And whenever some scenario, some situation comes like this for you when you are working, immediately it will strike in your mind like, okay, we can wrap this. Yes or no?
Yeah. So parse is the keyword for this, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So wrapping is nothing but they used to parse. Okay.
Yeah.
So now in the same, for example, if you want to change it to double, okay, this is for I'm changing to int, but I want double, then assume something is like this. Or if I want to change to double, what happens? Example, for example, this is int, right? Double is double dot parse double and the string,
Yeah.
and then I can give this as a double. See, here I'm giving small d, but here I'm giving big D. Why? See,
To
here in double I'm
differentiate.
giving big
Because
D.
wrapping.
Exactly, because I'm wrapping here, so I have to give sorry, capital D. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. You people are grasping very fastly. Yeah, but sorry, I missed two classes for everyone. Sorry for that.
Yes, sir.
Uh, why I'm getting error here?
Yes.
Sorry.
You kept double. Sorry,
Double.
int. It's
So I have to
double
replace the
itself.
int with double. Okay, very good. So now if I run this, see, yes or no? For example, if your price is 1000 dot like this, okay, then in this case you can't use int. You can use double. See, yes or no?
Okay.
This is how it happens. Okay, is that clear to everyone now? Yeah. So I will just 1 minute. I'll just remove this. I will place it here, and I will write one more set here, so it will be easy for you. And I will make this 0.9. Okay, fine. So I'm commenting. You can refer in whenever you want. Okay, so we have done wrapper class. Okay, so now we are having 45 minutes. Okay, we will start debugging. What? I will tell you how to do debugging. Okay,
Okay.
very good. I'm just writing class called debugging. Okay, so wrapper class, any doubts in wrapper class? If you have any doubts, please tell me. No doubts in wrapper class, right?
Yeah.
It's clear. Yeah,
Yeah.
very
So
good,
it
very
is
good.
only for variables, right?
Yeah, correct, correct. That's
Writing
it.
lesson.
So you can wrap only.
Variable values.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Okay.
See, we generally we call wrapping. Okay. For example, in wrapping also there will be different types, right? So no, but this we are worried only about this. Okay. You
Okay.
don't worry about other wrappings. Okay. No
Okay.
problem, because we can wrap only data types. Okay.
Yeah.
In Java. Okay.
Okay.
Clear. So now we are going to something debugging. Okay. Debugging is nothing but to do step by step. Okay. You listen this concept very carefully. Okay. This is easy, simple if you understand. Okay. So first of all, I will write some 4 methods. Okay. For your understanding. So everyone remember how to write method or not?
Yeah, public void method name.
Public void method name.
Method
For
name.
example, method 1 I am writing. Okay, I'm writing one more method. Okay, I will write some statements here. Okay, I will just try copying. So what is a constructor?
Constructor. Constructor contains class name as method name.
Constructor contains class name as method name. Okay, Farhana, when we will run when the constructor will be executed?
When the object is created, then automatically the constructor will be created.
Okay, very good. Saujanya, can we create multiple constructors?
Yes, we can create multiple constructors by passing different parameters.
Super. Okay, so assume if there are 3 constructors. Okay, and then you have to create a construct. If you want to call specific constructor, then how will you create an object?
According to that parameter, we will call it.
So
But we have to call each and every object.
exactly. So we have to create an object and we have to pass the parameters. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Clear, right? Okay, fine. So meanwhile, I also created 4 methods. Okay. Okay. Now I'm just writing some statements here. Okay. So I will create an object first of all. So I think in the class only you are able to understand all the concept, right? Yeah,
Yes.
very good. But
Debug
it
contains.
will be very good immediately after the class. But after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, you will forget if you don't study. Okay.
Okay.
Now if you put study, okay, now you put effort and study, even you don't remember after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years also you don't remember. You don't forget. Okay. Lifelong you will not forget these definitions if you put little hard work now and study. Okay. If you ignore now, because already you understood the concept. Okay. But if you don't put little more effort and study properly, you will forget that for sure. Okay. Fine. So now I created an object. Very good. So using this object, I will write some statements. Okay. I will just write like first line. second line, third line. I will call the object. Method one, okay. Give me 1 minute. I will tell you why I'm writing like this, okay? So now what I have written?
You're printing some lines at the center.
So creating an
And
object,
that's-
created an object and printing.
Okay, exactly. Fine. So now why I'm doing like this, okay? See here, actually this is our actual main script, yes or no?
Yeah.
Because whatever we write outside the main, it will not execute. We all know that, okay?
Yes.
Clear. So now here this is called normal line. What?
Normal
So
line.
these are the normal statements, but this is not a normal statement. What is this?
It is
calling a
inside
method.
the.
So this
You
is
are
a
calling
method,
the
okay? This is a normal statement and this is a method.
Procedure.
Method, okay, very good. When you go inside this method, then this is a normal statements again. Yes or no?
Yes.
When you are outside that method, these statements are method. This is called together a method, okay?
Okay.
See, when you go outside, when you see from here, you can see it as a method. Yes or no?
Yeah.
When you go inside this, assume you are here, then you can see this as a method or normal lines.
Normal.
Normal lines.
Okay, when you are outside this method, you can't see inside what is there. Then you can think only it's a method. Yes or no?
Yeah.
When you go inside this method, then you can see that the lines, whatever inside the method also is a
Normal line.
normal lines. Yes or no? Is that clear to everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you are outside a method, you can just see it as a method. But when you go inside a method, then only you can see what a method contains. The method contains normal lines only, but you can see that only going after inside the method. Yes or no?
Yes.
So there is a difference why I'm telling outside method and going inside the method. Okay, clear? 1 minute. Huh? Fine. So here, when I see something outside a method, then I don't know that what the method is containing. Yes or no? When I go inside the method, then only I will understand that the method has what type of lines.
Normal lines.
Exactly. Okay. There is difference. Huh? So now I want to run this. How I will run? I will right click, run as Java application. So when I run as Java application, see all the lines are running. Yes or no? So it is running first line, second line, third line, and all the lines from the method. Yes or no? And
Yes.
then again fourth line, again fifth line, again all the methods of this line. See,
Yes.
you agree? Yes or no?
Mm.
Yes.
1 minute, I'll just update here. I have not updated. Okay, and here it should be 2. Make it 2. So whenever we are running, it will run as a immediately. Okay, but assume something is failing in between, but we are unable to find by running all. So what I did, I thought to debug. So whenever I want to debug, first of all, I have to tell to Java where to pass.
Where to pass.
What is meant by pass? What you are seeing a video. Okay.
Mhm.
You
Where to
Temporarily stop that.
so if you want, you have some other work immediately to do. Then what you will do?
I'll pause that.
We'll pause them.
Yes or no?
Mhm.
Okay, now you finish that work. Then you have to continue the movie. Then what you will do?
We'll play.
You will restart or you will just play?
Play.
Play.
If you restart, what happens?
It will start from the beginning, starting.
Yes or no? So
Mhm.
pass means it is not stopping. Okay, instead of pass, you did stop.
Okay.
Okay, then when you come back, if you play, what happens?
Place from the
From
beginning.
the
Exactly. Yes or no? So
Yeah.
what is different between pass and stop?
In stop, it will place from the beginning. When we pause it, we can play where we stop.
temporarily stops
Okay,
and
so
it will continue.
stop will stop that permanently. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pass will do temporary stop. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
here in Java also, what we have to do, we have to place some breakpoint. What?
Breakpoint.
Okay, so when we tell to Java, hey Java, break, I'm putting a breakpoint here. Wherever Java sees a breakpoint, it will come and pass there. What it will do?
Pass.
Pass there.
Pause there.
Pass its execution. Okay, clear? So what the Java will do? It will
Pass.
pass. Very good, very good. Super. Okay, fine. So now I am putting how to put a breakpoint. For
Double
example, if I want to put a breakpoint at line number 42, okay, then simply you have to go here, just double click. What?
double click.
Double
That's it,
click.
double click. Or you can
Mhm.
right click and then click on toggle breakpoint. Okay. If you want to remove, simple double click again, it will go. That's it. Or you can right click and again you can click toggle breakpoint. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So how to put a breakpoint?
Yeah,
Go to
double
that line, left of that
from
line
the
and double click.
Very good, very good. Okay. Super.
Yes.
So now I am putting a breakpoint here in 42. Okay. I'm putting a breakpoint in 40. Okay. I'm just putting one breakpoint. Okay. Now what is my intention? Now what I am thinking when I'm running, what should happen?
It should pass it at the 40th second line.
It will stop or it will pass.
Pass.
Very good. So I will right click and I'm clicking on run as. Okay. So here if you
Next
see when I
line.
clicking on run as, Java will not pass. It continues execution, everything. Yes or no?
Okay.
Is that clear to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Because we are running.
Exactly, because we are running it. What we are doing?
We are running.
Okay, if we do run, Java will not consider about the breakpoints. Okay,
Okay.
if we want Java to consider the breakpoints, then we have to debug as what?
Debug.
Debuggers.
We have to do debug as, not run as. Is that clear?
Yes.
So if I go and debug as, then only it will debug. See, 1 minute. Debug as Java. So where I have put my breakpoint?
At the 42nd.
So when I put my 42nd line as breakpoint,
Mhm.
till where the execution happened?
Till 41.
Till 41 it did the execution. Did my Java executed line number 42?
No,
No.
What it did?
it
Pause.
paused.
Waiting for the user input.
So it is waiting. Whenever I tell, hey, come on, run, then only it will run. If I tell, if I be quiet, it will also be keep on waiting. Yes or no?
Okay.
In the YouTube also, when you pause some video till you come back and play, it will be waiting for you. Yes or no?
Yes.
Same way here also Java will be waiting for you. When Anis will come and ask me to run. Okay.
Okay.
So now here, but from here I don't want to run. If I want to run, then I would have right click and click on run as. But why I debug? I want to go step by step, step by step. Yes or no?
Yeah.
But I want to go step by step from here.
Mhm.
Okay, for example, I know that there is no issue till here. Okay,
Okay.
I know that there is no issue till here. Then I'm doubting that issue might be here or from here, from in any line. I don't know where the issue might be. Okay, then I will put the breakpoint. So I will put the breakpoint wherever I feel that I have some doubt. Okay. Now, if I do right click debug as, then what happens?
Till
Run.
44
will
it
still
will run. Like
So till 44 it will run, means it will print first line, second line, third line, and then it will execute this method, means all these 4 statements will execute. So till by 1 it has to execute and then come and pass here. Yes or no?
Yeah.
yes.
So 4th line should not be executed. So if I click on debug as, then by 1, see,
Mhm.
and then 4th line is not executed. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So wherever you put breakpoint, till that breakpoint, the execution will happen. Java will run till that line,
Mm.
till this line, and then by seeing the breakpoint, it will pass here. Okay,
Okay.
clear till now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Now here I have to do step by step. What I have to do?
Step by step.
Very good.
Step by
Now
step.
how to do step by step? There are concepts called, if you see here,
Step into step.
okay, this is enabled now. Before it will be disabled. For example, if I see here, so now I'm not in debug mode or
Mhm.
I'm not in running mode. See, these are,
Disable.
see now when I click on run as, you see that will be disabled only. See, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
You observed.
Yes.
It was very quick, but you can see if you observe properly, it was disabled only. Yes or no?
Yes.
But now when I run as debug with the help of breakpoint, see, for example, I'm removing this breakpoint. There is no breakpoint. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now I'm clicking on debug as. See, execution happened completely or full partially.
Complete.
Complete.
Why? Because there was no breakpoint. So whenever, even though I'm running as debug as, Java will not pass because there was no breakpoint. So whenever it sees some breakpoint and we do as debug as, then only Java will realize that, okay, there is a breakpoint, I have to pass here. Okay. Clear.
Yeah.
So now when I do debug as, if you see these buttons will enable, what it will do?
Enable.
So there are
Enable.
totally 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes or no?
Yeah.
But when I do debug as, only 2 will enable when it comes to this line. But still you can see one is disabled. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, we will see when it will enable. So now my Java is stopping at a normal line or a method?
Normal line.
Method.
Hey, what is this?
Normal line.
Stopping at the normal line. Yeah, 45. Yes.
Exactly. Yes or no?
Yes.
See, this is when I go inside a method, then this is a what? This is a method or a normal line?
Normal line. Normal line.
Exactly. But when we are outside, then this is a,
Method.
Method.
when we go inside, this is a normal lines again. Okay. So now this is a normal line or a method?
Normal line.
Very good. So now if there are 2 options now. Okay. This is a step into what?
Step into.
This is a
Step over.
Step
step
over.
over. So if you see here,
Mhm.
you can press this one or you can press F5. Both will do same thing. Okay, F5 is a shortcut of step into. Okay,
Okay.
step over. Either you can press here or you can press F6. Both does the same step over. Okay,
Okay.
so whenever you are outside a main, what? Whenever you are outside a method, whenever you are outside a method,
Mhm.
both step into step over will behave same. Okay,
Okay.
step over and step two will behave same on a normal lines. What?
The
Normal.
normal line should be here.
Behavior same.
Okay, so you remember, you just use step over on a normal line. What?
Step over on normal line.
Okay, so I click on step over. So what I'm telling, hey Java, go over the step I'm telling. Then what it should happen?
What?
Hmm?
It should execute the
It
current
will
line.
execute this alone, this line
Normal
alone,
line.
and go and stop at this next line. Okay.
Okay.
So now when I do step over, it will execute fourth line and go to fifth line and stop. Yes or no?
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
So now if I do, see, I can do step into also, same thing happens, but it will, if I do step into again, it will go into the methods. It will go into step into in all the methods and then it will come and execute. Okay. See, okay. See, step into and step over will do the same thing. Okay, clear? Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, yes.
But when I do step into a normal line, it will go some other methods which Java is calling to do this. Okay. See, Java has written some internally code for a step out println, right? Yes or no?
Mhm.
For system out println, Java has written some code internally. Then only we are able to use. Yes or no?
Yeah.
If you do step into a system out println also, it will go inside that methods to show you what is the code written.
Okay.
Getting my point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but we are not worried. So only we will not do step into for normal lines. We will do step over. So
Step over.
it will just execute only that line and come. It is because when I'm doing step over, automatically it will execute all the methods. Okay.
Mhm.
Now,
Okay.
this is a normal line or a method.
The method.
So now if I do step over, then it will come over the method, means it will execute all the lines inside the method. How many lines are there?
4.
Lines.
It will execute all the,
4.
Lines.
so I'm doing step over. Okay,
Okay.
see what
Okay,
happened?
then
What happened?
Executed all the
It
4
executes
lines.
Executed all the lines inside that method and it is stopping at the next line. Yes or no?
Okay.
And the next line also is a method or normal line.
Method.
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 Now if I click on step over, what happens?
Only
Executes
that method.
All the 4 lines in that method will be
4 lines inside that method will be.
Very good. See, yes or no?
Mhm.
Now it is a normal line or a method.
Normal.
Normal
line.
line.
If I do step over, what happens?
Only that line.
That line.
Clear?
Yeah.
Now this is a method or a normal line.
Method.
Method.
If I do step over, what happens?
All the lines inside that method will.
Very good. But I will not do step over this time. I will do
Step in.
step into. Okay,
Step into.
means what I am telling.
Go on execute.
See,
the-
I am when I do step over, all the 4 lines are executing of these methods. Yes or no?
Yes.
Mhm.
But I have doubt. The 4 line, the lines inside this method is causing some problem.
Mhm.
Then I want to debug that 4 lines also. Yes or no?
Mhm.
Yes.
Then I can't do. If I do step over, it will just overcome this line and then it will print all the code inside that. But I don't want that. I want to go inside that and then execute the code
Each of
available in that method line by line to see where is the problem. Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes.
Then I should use step into what?
Step into.
Step
When I
into.
tell, hey, step into this method means it will just go inside this method 4 and then stop here. It will just go into, that's it. Means it will just go inside that method. It will not execute anything. It will just go into and then
Stop there.
stop. Okay,
Mhm.
clear?
Yeah.
Step
Yes.
into means it will just go inside and stop. Okay.
Okay.
If I tell step over means it will just jump over that method, means it will execute all the 4 lines and come out. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So now I will do, see now when I am on method
Mhm.
or on the normal line, this is disabled, this last one. Yes or no?
Yeah. Step return.
That is step return. So we are having step into, step
Mhm.
over and step return, 3 things. But step return is always disabled. Okay, this step return will be enabled only when I am debugging inside a method. Okay.
Okay.
So now what should I tell if I want to go inside a method and stop the execution?
Step into.
Step into.
Exactly, I'm telling step into. Say, okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yes.
When I tell step into, see what it did.
It goes to inside of the method and
Go
stop.
inside a
Stop.
method, but it will not execute any line.
Yeah.
After going inside, it will stop at the first line because I told, hey, only step into the method. Don't run. Okay.
Okay.
So now these lines are normal lines or a method.
Normal lines.
Normal line.
Normal lines.
So when it is a normal line, again here both step into and step over will work similarly. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now here if I do step over, see,
Mhm.
it will execute one by one. Yes or no? See, yes or no?
Yeah.
Clear?
Okay.
So now when I do like this, the execution is completed. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Because I was in the last line.
Mm.
Okay, very good. Now again I will run. You can do, you can tell me now, I will do. Okay. Now assume I want to debug from first line of my code. Then what I have to do?
You have to pass from first line.
So,
Break
so where I have to put my breakpoint?
at the 41.
41. 41.
41 or 40, anything I can
40.
put.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Mhm.
I can put here also. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, how then? What to do?
Then
If you want
right,
one by one,
Right click.
like step in.
Right
Right.
click. Then
Right click.
debug as
Debug.
if I do
Debug.
run as,
All
will
it will
execute
execute
all the lines.
everything.
It
Debug
very
run.
good, very good. Now I am doing debug as Java application. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now what happens?
See. Then to
It
step
will
in, step
up
over
to
or
40.
enable.
Okay. See, every time when I'm running, I'm getting this error. Okay. Why? Because
Yeah.
there is some error in this first project which we wrote. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
don't worry about this. Okay.
Yeah.
We're telling even though there is error, no problem, proceed because we are not working on this project anymore. Like this class. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm telling proceed. So it will just come on. So now
Mhm.
I can do step over or step into. Okay. But for normal lines or anything, you use step over only. Okay.
Okay.
You can use step into also for normal line, but it will go all the methods and then it will come out. Okay.
Okay.
So if I do step over, it will execute one by one. Yes or no?
Mm.
Now here it is a method. So here, if I do step over, what happens?
It executes all the
Execute all the
lines
All
four
from-
the lines
and
which are inside the method.
And it will
from-
come out. It will go inside the method. It will execute all the lines and it will come outside the method also. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Mhm.
now here. Okay. Now this is a method. Now
Sure.
if I do step over, same it will do. It will go inside. It will
Yes.
execute all. It will come outside. But if I do step into, then it will go inside and stop. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Now here when it stop inside a method, then again these lines becomes the code inside the method will becomes normal code, normal lines. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now here again I can do step over. Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I have done step over. So now if you see there is step return also is there. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So now here still how many lines are pending to come outside the method? How
3.
many?
3.
3.
If I want to come outside the method, I have to press 3 times either step into or step over. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I am sure that there is no problem with these 3 lines. I am sure that there is no problem. Then if I do step return,
Okay.
that's what happened.
It skips and goes to method.
It will not skip. It
So-
will execute the remaining lines and come outside the method. See, it executed remaining 3 lines.
Okay.
It executed remaining 3 lines. I was here. Okay.
Yeah.
It executed. It will not skip. Skip means what?
Okay. Means
Skip means
Not
not executing.
executing. Yeah.
See, skip means we are just skipping that. We are not listening. See, if you skip some ad, skip ad means you are not looking into that ad. You are not executing that ad. Yes or no?
okay.
So what you will do if you want to see that ad totally, you will not skip. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So there is difference between skip and step return. Okay. Skip means skipping without
Without
playing,
executing.
going forward without playing. Okay.
Yeah.
But step return means we are telling, hey, return means go out of this method by executing all the remaining lines. Okay. If there are 100 lines, okay, you debug till 10 lines. You found that, okay, the defect is in 9th line. Okay. Now you want to come out of the method. Then if you want to execute one by one, again, you have to do step over for 90 times. Instead of that, you can do return, step return, then it will execute all the 90 lines and come outside. Clear?
Okay.
Is that clear to everyone?
Yes. Yes.
So now, where is my Java has passed the execution on a method or a normal line?
Method.
If I want to go inside a method, then what?
Step into.
Step in.
Exactly. Yes or no? So
Yeah.
now I want to execute all the lines and come outside the method. Then
Step return.
see, yes or no?
Yeah.
See now, because this is a normal line outside a method, so I don't see this button anymore. Yes or no? Once I go inside a method, only then step return will be there. Clear?
Yeah.
No doubt, right? See? Clear?
Yes.
Super. Okay. So now, for example, this is it. For example, I'm having a debug here. Okay, one breakpoint. I'm having one more breakpoint here. Okay. I'm having one more breakpoint here. So totally, how many breakpoints I'm having?
3.
3. Okay. I'm having 3 breakpoints. I'm doing as debug as. What I'm doing?
Debug.
So when I put debug as, where my test will pass? Which line?
41.
Why?
Because there is a breakpoint.
That is the first breakpoint. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Very good. So now I did debug. So debug step by step, what I can use?
Step in.
Step over.
Huh?
Sorry. Step over. Step over.
Step into also you can use, step over also you can use. But why
Yeah.
I am using step over only? Because if I use step into, it will go inside all the methods. See,
Yeah.
to run one line, it will go and check all the, see, this is a method which Java people has written for right ln. So it will go and check all the methods. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Okay. So only I don't use a step into for normal lines. Okay. See how many methods, how many code, how many lines of code they have written. Java people. For one line, we think only step out println. Okay, but behind that they have written how many lines of code. See, some loop also they have written. So if we do step into, it will go across all the code. Okay. So we don't go step into for normal lines. We can go, but we don't prefer. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see when it will come out. It will come today or not, we will see. The developers has written how much code for one line? As a tester, we are using only one line, but behind that, developers has written hundreds of lines for that one line. That is difference between tester and developer. Okay. I don't want to go further any more methods, so I can at least I can do a step over from here. Okay.
No step written, right?
So return will only return that particular method, only that running method. Okay.
Okay.
You can do that also, no problem.
Okay.
If I do step over, if something method comes, it will not go again inside a method. At least it will just skip and come outside. Okay.
Okay.
See, now it came out. Okay. So now, so you see, for a normal line, you can use both step into and step over, but we prefer only to use step over for a normal line because I don't want again to go each and every method inside that. Okay.
Okay.
Clear. So now I am executing these 3 lines. Okay. But now I understood that there is no problem till here. Okay. I want to tell to Java, hey Java, execute, continue your execution and stop here. Stop at next breakpoint. What? Stop at
Next breakpoint.
okay. Then I can do resume. What?
Resume.
When I click on resume, it will execute and stop till next breakpoint. Okay. Again, if I do resume, it will execute and stop till next breakpoint. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
So totally how many are there?
4.
What
4.
are they?
Step
Step
in,
in,
step
step
over,
over,
step
step
written, and
return,
resume.
resume.
Farhana, it is not step in, it is step into. What?
Step
Step
into.
Step into, step over, step
Step
return,
return,
and then
resume.
resume. Okay. Is that clear to everyone? These are the
Yeah.
4 things which we have to know when we are doing
Debug.
debugging. What? When we are doing?
Debugging.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
This is very, very important. Okay. When we are writing automation code, whenever something is failing, we do debugging only. Fine. Very good. So now I will tell one small topic, a while loop, and then I will stop the class. Okay. So because we missed 2 classes, should we have class tomorrow or what you people prefer?
I'm okay, sir. I'm not sure about the rest.
Yeah. I want everyone. You see, if it is fine with everyone, then only we'll have class. Else we'll not have class. Okay.
Yeah.
Saujanya.
Yes, I am okay with any of the weekend, like Saturday or Sunday.
Okay. Sridevi, Tazin, Farhana, what are you? See, no problem. You tell anything. Huh? Even if it's not possible for you, also no problem.
Yeah, okay for me. Saturday.
Okay. Okay. Tazin and Farhana.
Yeah, okay for me.
Yeah, bhaiya. Okay, okay.
Okay. So we will have tomorrow also a session on the same day. Okay.
Okay.
Same time. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. So that at least we can cover. Okay. Fine. So now I will just tell a small while loop. Okay.
Okay.
So why we use while loop? See, we are having a for loop. Okay. What is different between while loop and for loop? What is the difference between while loop and for loop? Actually, what is a loop? When we use a loop?
To avoid the repetition of.
So whenever we tell that we have to use something repeatedly, then we use
For loops.
loop. Okay. For loop we will use. Okay. So till when it will repeat, whatever we are telling, how many times it has to repeat, it will repeat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. In the same way, for example, there is a while loop also where it will do the same thing. Okay. But in different style. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
That is also a loop only. So it's called while loop. In the same way, we are having do while loop also. Okay. So it will do the same thing, but the way it does is different. So you, as of now, you don't worry about do loop. do while everything, it will be more confusing for you. Okay, when you become very familiar with the for loop and while loop, then only you learn do while loop. It's very easy also. Okay, because even if you don't use do while, you can use for loop only. Even if you don't use while loop also, no problem, you can use only for loop, no problem at all. Okay, but generally we use for loop and while loop only. Okay, we don't use do while. Okay,
Okay.
for example, I will tell you now while loop. Okay, because see, there are many things, we can do things in many ways, but because you are beginners, don't learn everything. Okay, you learn something, that is enough. Because you can at least implement in one way if you are perfect. Okay, once you are perfect in one thing, then you learn the second thing. Because the output of first one and second one is the same. For you beginning, the output is important. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so now for while loop, so what, see, the syntax for while loop is while, and here it will be a Boolean expression. What is Boolean expressions will be?
True or false.
True or false, exactly. Okay, so this is the syntax. Okay, for loop also is that once the condition is matching, then only it will go inside and execute. Yes or no?
Yeah.
If the condition is giving false, then it will not go inside. Okay, so here, for example, I want to print some values till 10. Okay, so I will tell, I have to declare a variable int I is equal to 0, means I have to print from 0 or from 1, then I can give 1. Then I'm telling while, and here the Boolean expression means the condition I less than equals to 10. This is the condition. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Then print I. Okay. After printing, what I have to do? I plus plus. So what we used to do in for loop, we used to write this one, this one, this one in a same
In
line.
one line.
Now here we are just splitting. Okay.
Mhm.
See, yes or no? So it is printing till 1 to 10. So in for loop, what we used to do? For I is equal to
In type.
1, I
In type.
less than equal to, less than equal to 10, I plus plus, and then I is int, so I used to give int. Yes or no? And then we used to give and println I. So this one also give me same result.
Yeah.
So no, this one also gives me same result, but these are different ways where we can do. Okay,
Okay.
clear?
Mhm.
So this is the how we can write while loop. Okay, so based on the situation, we will use either for loop or while loop. Okay, we will tell when we are looking into automation, when we are doing some automation, then we will look. And also when there is some advanced concept called collections in Java. Okay, so there we will see wherever it is easy, we will use for loop or while loop. Okay, I will tell you where we can use while loop, where we can use for loop. Okay,
Okay.
clear? But this is it's simple. Huh? While loop also does the same thing what for loop does. There is no difference. Fine.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, very good. We'll stop the session today and then I will send the recording. Okay, so tomorrow also we will have the class at the same time. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
fine. Okay, so tomorrow we will cover we'll start with the nested for loop. Okay, and then we are having a concept called collections. We'll finish that also. So I think and then we are, so in arrays we have gone through arrays, right? You all remember arrays concept, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good. In arrays concept, we have gone through only single dimension array. What? Single dimension array. We are having something called a multi-dimension array. We will look into that tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll start with nested for loop. We will also go through a multi-dimensional array, and then we'll start collections, and we'll cover some part of the collection, and then the rest. So Monday will be our last Java session. Actually, my plan was to finish today Java, if I would have not missed the 2 classes. Okay, so Monday we'll finish Java. From Tuesday we'll start. Which one?
Selenium.
Selenium. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Because already you know all the basics. Okay, we'll start Selenium, and by June end we'll finish Selenium, and we'll also cover some other topics like GitHub, Jenkins. We'll see API testing. Okay. Okay, fine then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye. We'll meet tomorrow on the same time. Thank you.